Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you my favorite polishes to wear for this holiday season 2024. For me, it's just easier to pull what I plan to wear or what I want to wear or what I think I'm going to wear and have it handy and ready in this little tray right here. That just seems to work a lot easier for me when I'm pulling polishes for specific seasons or holidays or specific reasons, just to have them ready on hand when I'm ready to paint. Now these will all be specifically for Christmas. I can do a separate video for New Year's Eve polishes, but these are for Christmas, so they're mainly reds and greens and toppers, and I have one white Crelly. Now I have here about 8 or 9 greens and 8 or 9 reds and a couple of combos that I want to show you, and I'm going to show you them all on a swatch wheel. That'll just make it easier so I don't have to like swatch so much on my hands. And then as I wear all of them, I can come back and post them on any of my social media. So let's get started. All right, we're going to start with this first red from Believe Beauty, and you can get these at Dollar General. This one is called Rouge Veritable, and it's one of their gel effect polishes. Y'all, when polishes say that, I don't really care because none of them are really more shiny or less shiny than a classic nail polish. So this is Believe Beauty. It's a classic red cream. It really is a one coater, at least when I wear it on my short little nubbies. And I think I'm actually showing it to you here in 2 coats with a top coat. It's looking really dull, like I didn't put the top coat on it, but there is a top coat on it. It's this one right here. And it's just a perfect red cream, y'all. And if you know anything about me, you know I love my red creams. I don't care what brand, how much they cost. If they're a solid performer like this one, I'm gonna buy it. The next red I have is from Bluebird Lacquer, and it's called Spice Spice Baby, and it came from January 2022 PPU. I think the theme was spices and condiments. This is a red Crelly with a scattered hollow flake running through it. It's so pretty, y'all. Here you can see it in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. I love scattered hollow more than I love linear hollow. There are some linears that I'm down for, but when it comes to a scattered, this is how I like it. It's just perfectly dispersed, it's even in 2 coats, and it comes alive when you add a top coat to it. It's a little bit dull before that, but once you add that shiny glossy top coat to it, it's perfect. Next I have Oily Cranberry Believe It from their breathable line. I just bought this maybe a week or 2 ago. I showed it in a vlog when I did a nail polish haul, the last vlog I think. And it's basically a metallic-y cranberry red. It came out in a holiday 22 collection, and I didn't realize how much I was gonna love this polish, y'all. See that? Oh my gosh. There are no words. There are no words. It's just a perfect holiday red, y'all. And I'm so glad I found it because I just stumbled up on it. I'm so glad I found this color. Next I have OPI Vodka and Caviar in the Infinite Shine finish. This came out in 2007 in the Russian collection. It's been discontinued, and I bought it in like a limited re-release, I believe. Can you believe that people are reselling this on eBay for like $30 and $35? It's unbelievable. But this is basically like a classic blue-based red cream, and it's fully opaque in 2 coats. And I pulled it because it's just perfect. I know I'm gonna say that for every red polish, but I just love red polishes, and this one is just gorgeous. I have it here on the swatch wheel right here in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. It's just wonderful. There's a little bit of variation in all the reds I'm going to show you, and that's just how I like it. I can wear red polish every day and not feel bored. Speaking of the variation, this is OPI's Chick Flick Cherry. It's another red cream, but it's a lot deeper, almost like Merlot red cream. It has blue undertones as well. It leans a bit cooler, but it's perfect in 2 coats, and it's a bit darker on the nail than it is in the bottle. I've worn this one many times, and I know I have a photo of this somewhere I'm just going to have to find it. If I do, I'll pop it up on the screen for you. Yeah, I love this polish. It's also perfect in the fall time too. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, since the world is going crazy over this type of red for the holidays as far as decor, this is perfect for Christmas time too, so I'm glad I pulled it. The next polish I have here is from Wildflower Lacquer, and it's called Festival of the Winter Star, and it came from a Polish Gamers box, December 2020. Is that what that says? If this isn't focusing, I'm sorry y'all, but I think I got this polish. No, I know I got this polish because I used to swatch for Wildflower Lacquer, and they sent me this one, and I was so excited when I first got it. And it seemed like the holo was more present back then. I don't know what has happened since then, but it's a red jelly with a scattered holo and maybe some iridescent flakies, and it's really opaque in 2 to 3 coats. But here now, over the years, that scattered holo flake has gotten really subtle. I see it more in the bottle than I do on the swatch wheel, but it's just the tone of red that made me pull this polish. And I think I like that the holo is very understated in this. The next one I have is from Essie, and it's called Ring in the Bling. I actually reviewed the collection on my channel that this came from. It's from a winter 2017 collection, and it's basically a metallic-y red with a glowy gold shimmer. It seems like there's a bit of pink in the base, but you can really only see that pink when you're applying the first coat. And then it kind of subdues a little bit. But I remember swatching these. I think this is the video that my daughter did my intro and outro on because I wasn't feeling good. I think that was the video. The other polish in this collection, Social Lights, I think. I posted that in my fall favorites from this year. Child, I've posted that in my fall favorites from almost every year. That one, the gold in it is a lot more glowy. The gold in this one is just a little more toned down, but you can still see it. So yeah, that's Essie Ring in the Bling. This one is from China Glaze, and it's called Living in the L Moment. It's from the Sesame Street collection. I think it was called You Do Hue. 2019. I also reviewed this collection on my channel. I'll link it in the cards if you want to check it out. But it's an orangey based red, which makes it a lot brighter than the other reds I've shown you here. There it is right there. But it has hollow micro glitter. It dries a little bit textured, but I still love it anyway. I don't know. Did I put a texture? No, I didn't, because it was just on the swatch wheel. You can kind of see the graininess on the swatch wheel because I didn't add a glitter smoother on this, but this is 2 coats with the glossy top coat. And I pulled this one to wear as maybe an accent with another green or two. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this one is so sparkly. I try to get the sparkles to come out of the bottle because they are definitely in there. You can kind of tell where most of that hollow glitter settled, and I cannot get it mixed well for the life of me, but it's still a really pretty polish. As a matter of fact, the one I have on here came from that same collection. I can't remember what it's called, but when I pulled this one, I saw this one next to it and it made me want to wear it, so I put it on. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it on the screen, y'all. But it's so pretty. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a holiday polish favorites without China Glaze Ruby Pumps, would it? So I have a backup bottle of this, but honestly, my backup bottle looks worse than the bottle that I'm using. I guess because it sat for so long. But I have discovered that this has a dupe. So if you cannot get your hands on Ruby Pumps, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. It seems like it's pretty easy to find. But maybe it's not nowadays. I'm kind of out of the loop a little bit when it comes to nail polishes out there. But the dupe that I found in my collection is from Essie, and it's from that Valentine's Day collection. This came out in what, y'all? 2016, 17, somewhere in there, and it's called Roses Are Red. Ruby Pump's glitter is a lot more micro and fine and red, and the glitter in the Essie polish is a little bit bigger and a little bit more pink, but it's still a very good comparable polish. Here's Ruby Pump's on the swatch wheel. Very subtle, but you know it's there. When the right kind of light hits this, it's beautiful. I remember being in the elevator one year on my way to work, and I just happened to catch my nails in the elevator light, and I thought, oh, this is so pretty. I think I have the picture. If I find it in my phone, I'll post it here, but I fell in love with this polish that day, and I think I fall in love with this polish every time I wear it. So yeah, this could not be a holiday polish list with reds without Ruby Pumps. Okay, now on to the greens. This is from Sally Hansen and it's called Matcha Love. I just bought this one as well a week or two ago, and it's really a deep foresty type green, and it's basically a one coater. And I'm so glad I bought this, even though it wasn't on sale like the sign said it was on sale. The lady in the store gave me a hard time, so I was like, whatever, I want the polish anyway, so just give it to me. But here it is on the swatch wheel in 2 coats, because even though it's a one coater, I just feel more comfortable painting my nails in 2 coats. But yeah, if you're someone that likes to do stamping or nail art, you probably would love this kind of polish at the holidays. It's a little bit deeper and darker on the nail than it is in the bottle, but it's still so gorgeous. Next, I have another Bluebird polish, and this one is called the Ryan King. Oh my gosh. I think this polish is what made me actually start looking at greens a lot differently. I love this so much. I used to swatch for Lou a while back, so I have accumulated a lot of Bluebird polishes, and I'm so happy to have this one. I know there's a 2.0 version, but in my opinion, this original version is so much better. There's just nothing to say about it. There's nothing to say. You just need to look at it. And if you have it, you need to put it on your nails. But just to describe it for you, it's a deep emerald green with a linear hollow. But you know, sometimes the linear hollow looks a little bit scattered. So however you want to describe it, it's beautiful regardless. The next polish is from OPI again, and it's called Envy the Adventure. And I pulled this one because it has that grassy green color. It's like a classic green cream. Right now it has ugly bottle syndrome, but I don't care about that. It's right here on the swatch wheel, and it's just perfect. Perfect for nail art, perfect to apply like a glitter topper over it, perfect for the holidays. Next, I have another from the China Glaze Sesame Street collection, and this is called Free to Be Sesame. And it's like a cool tone turquoise leaning green jelly with a silver hollow running through it. And at first I wasn't gonna pull this one because I thought, no, I already have a Sesame Street polish on there, but I thought, no, I'm gonna wear this. It's gorgeous. I don't care that it's turquoise leaning. It's just perfect. It's gorgeous. And when I thought about this one, I thought about wearing it as an accent nail with the Believe Beauty, the red polish that I showed you in the beginning. Oh, that'd be such a good combo. And then I have another China Glaze polish. This is from the Grinch collection. I also reviewed this collection on my channel. This one is called Grinch Worthy, and it's a very yellowy bright green glitter. And I think I described this one in that video as if they covered the Grinch in glitter, melted him down, and poured him in a bottle. And I still believe that. And I actually just watched this movie Saturday, this version of the movie, and I still love it. My favorite will still be the Jim Carrey version, but this one is also good too. And I actually just watched The Grinch on Saturday, not the Jim Carrey version. The Jim Carrey version will always be my favorite, but I watched the classic one from, like, what year did it come out, y'all? 63, 60 something. And then the other version, like, that came out in like 2018, I think it was 2018 or 19, that Pharrell narrated, that one came on right after it. So I had a good time. I was folding laundry and watching The Grinch, so I was happy. Girl, I'm just sitting here talking. I don't think I showed you how it looks on the swatch wheel. Is this one kind of, let me feel. It's just a little bit textured. You could apply, this is 3 coats of this, y'all. You could apply a glitter smoother if you wanted to, but on the swatch wheel here, I have 3 coats and a glossy top coat, and I rather like how it looks. So when I wear this, I won't be using a glitter smoother. I'll just wear it with the top coat. All right, so now we have OPI's Positively Elphaba from the Wicked movie. I just reviewed this collection as well a couple of weeks ago, and I remember describing this in my review video as not being a holiday polish. And I think it just bothered me that OPI releases holiday collections and call them holiday collections without having holiday polishes. But I think they say that just because they're released around the holiday time. It's not actually a holiday collection. But I really liked this green, so I pulled it to wear for the holidays. And it's a duochrome metallic light green. I just love it. And when I went to see this movie, I really wanted to see this on her nails, on Elphaba's nails. She wore a couple of different greens. One of them looked like it was kind of a gradient that went from like a green to a black, or either a deep green to a lighter green. I couldn't really tell, but after watching the movie, I really adore this polish even more. And it could quite possibly be a 1-coater as well, depending on how you apply your polishes. You see, it looks a lot different on this swatch wheel, but I'll find the picture that I posted in my review video and I'll post it here so you can see how it looks on my actual nails. And just like China Glaze Ruby Pumps, this would not be a holiday nail polish video without showing you Zoya Merida. And actually, y'all, I remember posting about this polish a couple of years ago that it was a dupe for the Ryan King. Or is the Ryan King a dupe for Zoya? All I know is that they're exactly the same. And I'm going to find the footage that I had to show you. And it is also a deep emerald green with tiny scattered hollow flakes. So pretty. So, so pretty. I can't believe that I used to hate green nail polish. Can't tell now, can you? Next, I have a color from Sinful Colors, and it's called Show Me the Way. This is a really, really old green polish, and it has some tiny silver and green, maybe even turquoise shimmer in it. Very, very subtle, and this polish is very, very sheer. On the swatch wheel, I'm showing it here to you in 3 coats, and you can see that shimmer is super subtle. But I like how warm the green is, and that's why I pulled it. So I've learned that I really like warm leaning greens unless they have a lot of glitter, and then they can be more cool toned. We'll see how it looks when I get it on my actual nails, but yeah, this is Sinful Colors Show Me the Way. Lord, the label even looks old. I can't tell y'all how old this polish is. So my apologies to you if you're one that likes to know when a polish was released. I have no idea with this one. And what happened to Sinful Colors? I don't hear anything about them anymore. I haven't seen them release any new polishes at all. What's going on? Y'all let me know. And last but not least, we have this polish from Starlee, and it's called Grinch. And it's a super duper holographic light green. It's so sparkly, and it seems like it's more linear, and then you look at it at another angle and it looks scattered, but it's definitely got a rainbow in it. Oh, I hate the lighting in this room. It's a very sheer polish, but that doesn't matter because each coat that you apply is going to be chock full of holographicness, and I just love it. I'd actually forgotten that I had this polish, and this is probably a polish that I wear as the main polish with a red accent nail. All right, y'all, so here is how all the colors look as a big family on the swatch wheel. I think I pulled some good ones, if you ask me. So now what I'm going to do is show you on another swatch wheel some of the combos that I came up with and the one white curly that I pulled. All right, so the first combo I came up with is Essie Ring in the Bling with this Cameo Colors polish called Emily's Next Move. And Emily's Next Move came out in a PPU a couple of years ago. What does that say? 2021 or 2020? But I pulled it because I liked the glitter in it and I thought it would look really nice with this Essie polish. So let me show you. See how that turned out? That's one coat of each of these polishes. And I think it looks so festive. Oh, I forgot to show you the Crelly. Hang on a sec. So the one white Crelly that I pulled to wear as an accent is from MJ Lacquer and it's called Gaiety. And I forget when this came out, but I used to swatch for her as well. So I have a lot of her Crellys and a lot of her Crellys are really, really good. But I pulled this one because it had a lot of red in it. See all the glitter mix in there? I pulled it to wear with a red polish. Like this paired with the cranberry, believe it. Oh, that's going to be so good. So good. Actually, this might be my Christmas Day mani. We'll see. So yeah, I think this is 3 coats of this. It may be 3 coats. If not, it's 2. It's definitely not 1. It's 2 or 3 coats of this MJ Lacquer polish. And up under it, I have 1 coat of this blurring nail polish from Cupcake Polish. I think it's called V&L Blur. And as a matter of fact, I put a coat of that V&L Blur on all of the swatch wheels when I'm swatching, especially when I think a polish is going to be sheer. Because if it's going to be sheer, I want to know how it would actually look on my skin tone. So I try to use a blurring nail polish that would match what my actual nail bed would look like. See how close that is to my skin tone? So yeah, this is 2 or 3 coats of this polish from MJ Lacquer on top of a blurring base coat. All right, the next combination that I came up with was this one from OPI, the Chick Flick Cherry, and this one that I just bought from Orly a week or 2 ago called Just an Illusion. I couldn't figure out if this was like a gold or a silver or a champagne or an antique, what, but I love the color of it. So I paired these 2 together, 2 coats of this and a coat of this as like a top coat, and this is how it came out right here. So pretty. This combination looks like something a grown woman would wear. It just looks so feminine and so sexy. I love it. And this polish had actually more coverage than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be very sparse, but I still love how it turned out over this OPI polish. So very pretty. All right, and the next combo is from polishes I just bought. When I bought this one the same day. And when I was showing y'all the haul, I just happened to think, I wonder how that would look together. This polish right here pulls out the gold bronzy colors of this, and it looks so festive on the swatch wheel. It's so holiday appropriate. I love it. It looks so festive, so Christmassy. So I'm glad I played around with these and came up with this. So here's the thing about me coming up with these combos. When I first started loving nail polish and collecting nail polish, indie brands were barely around. So this is how you came up with creative ways to wear your polishes. You combine them together and came up with your own ideas. What was it called back then, y'all? I forget what it was called, but we were basically making up our own indie polishes. And this one is one that I'm happy that I came up with. The next one is Positively Elphaba from OPI, along with another polish from MJ Lacquer called Good Natured. I wanted to wear this one, but it was just pulling a little bit too turquoisey blue for my liking as a Christmas green. So playing around with the swatch wheel again, I combine these 2. So I have 1 coat of this and 1 coat of this with the top coat. And this is how it turned out. Oh my gosh. It just looks so holiday-ish. And who would have thought that this would look like that over the top of this? But it's such a good combo. And I think I skipped one. Let me go back to this one. It is the Sally Hansen Matcha Love along with the China Glaze Resting Grinch Face. This polish to me looks like Christmas ornaments stuffed in a bottle. And I've learned over the years that to me, it only looks good over white or green. I've tried it over red and I don't like it at all. But pairing it over this deep foresty green, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's very textured. But since I was just showing you these on the swatch wheel, I didn't take the time to put a glitter smoother over it. But it's so pretty. I just love it. If you want a combo that looks like Christmas threw up on your nails, this is the one. I just can't stop looking at it. And then the last combo is this Sinful Colors polish that I just showed you guys. Show Me the Way, with this polish from Lynn B Designs, and it's called Glamour Goose. And this is a magnetic polish. I used to swatch for Lynn B Designs as well. Y'all tell me, is this maker still around? Because I haven't heard anything from this brand either. Like I said, I really don't know who's doing what in the nail polish world anymore. I know a couple of things just from me, you know, being in groups and all, but I don't know a whole lot. But anyway, this is the last combo that I have for you, and it was something unexpected that I just stumbled upon. So like I said earlier, I love warm greens unless they have glitter in them, and then I like them to be a little bit more cool. But I'd originally pulled this one to wear over that Matcha Love, and I thought, let me just try this over this Sinful Colors. Maybe it'll give it a little bit more of a pop, because the Sinful Colors shimmer is very subtle, like I said, but this just gave it something. And I just think it turned out glorious. Especially when you pair it with a red, that's going to be really, really pretty. So yeah, there are all of my combos that I came up with, except for that one. That's just a white Crelly. There's all of my combos that I came up with, and honestly, they all really do look like indie polishes. And that's what I love about nail polish. You can be so creative and come up with something that's catered to you and fits your needs. It's just wonderful. Nail polish is like therapy for me, y'all. All right, y'all, that's all I have for this video. And this was so fun to do. The best part for me is putting on a good playlist and getting in this room with a coffee early in the mornings and just pulling these polishes. That's the best part for me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I listened to when I was pulling these. So this album right here that she just released this year, oh my gosh. It's so fun to listen to. It's so fun. My favorite track is You're a Mean One. And it has, what's her name? Sabrina Carpenter, I think. Yep, Sabrina Carpenter. I love this track. I love that one. I love Sleigh Ride. I love all of these. And it's not your typical holiday music that like someone like I would listen to, but I just stumbled across it and I love it. I'll show you my actual Christmas playlist right here that when did I start adding to this playlist? Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But sometimes I take things off, I add things to it. But yeah, if you want to listen to my playlist, if it looks like some music you might listen to, I will link it down below. And you asked for none of this. The reason why I said that was because I love putting on good Christmas music when I'm pulling holiday polishes, and that's what I did here. So, not to waste any more minutes of your day, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to see what you guys are planning to wear for the holiday season. Comment down below and let me know what polishes you've pulled, what polish you're going to actually wear on Christmas Day. If you want to see me do this same thing for New Year's polishes, yeah, just let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and any of my other content that I post as well. I thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.